stories have writers. But not all writers get to tell their stories. Some fade away into the shallow depths of ignorance like a dying star. Others are hidden away from the public, to be seen as nothing more than memorabilia. Another trinket to the owner's vast collection. It is through these collections that I will ascertain the reason to his convictions. Only then will he start to see. So many stories hidden away from the public. What a waste it would be. Secrets uncovered, secrets set free.
At 4:30 p.m. on the evening of Monday the 28th, police were called here to Lloyd's Bank, Oxford Street, as a group of unknown individuals took staff and many members of the public hostage. From there, they began attempting to gain access to the vault within, cutting through the doors with industrial equipment. Investigators believed they had smuggled in days prior under the guise of workmen renovating the bank's upper floors. However, the events of yesterday are still shrouded in mystery. Even after the vault doors were opened, seemingly nothing was taken but the lives of 3 hostages, including that of Maria Stonebridge, only 20 years old. Thankfully, as the next hostage was being brought forward, armed police made their way in from the fire escape just up there, making their way down from the upper floors. What happened next is not clear, but we do know that thanks to the actions of the Metropolitan Police, the rest of the 70 hostages were saved. The Mayor of London gave a statement this morning thanking those officers that took the building for their bravery and quick action. But this comes as a small solace to the loved ones of those they were too late to save. Sam Tuckett, BBC News.
Hello, Miss Whitlock. How are we this afternoon? Not talking to me again? Then I guess it will be another long hour for—
Okay, I'll talk. He's not real. Happy? He isn't real, and I'm making him up for the attention. So, can you just stamp my file cured and piss off?
I understand. It must be frustrating to have me sit here and challenge your reality. But I wouldn't be doing this if—
Here we go again.
If it weren't for your own good. Your delusions—
Nope.
Are a sign of a traumatized mind.
Jesus, not again.
And it's nothing to be ashamed of. What happened to you was a tragedy, and you were lucky to survive.
I was saved. They were gonna kill us, and then—
And then the police arrived.
Oh.
Lauren, Miss Whitlock, we've been over this before, and we'll go over this again as many times as we need to, but you need to let us help you. And the first step is coming to terms with the fact that these experiences are nothing more than delusions brought about by—
Shut up! I know what I saw, and I know just how unlikely it was. He was about 5'9", brown hair, sunglasses, black suit, and he saved my life.
And then?
What?
Well, what happened next?
I've told you before. We do this every week. Why do you need to hear it again?
Because if the story doesn't hold up when you have to tell it in detail, maybe you'll realize that perhaps it didn't really happen as you remember.
Okay. I'll tell you exactly what happened. And I'll throw in more details. Hell, I'll even describe the bloody tarmac of the street outside. And hopefully, if you actually listen to me, you'll believe me that I'm not crazy.
Well then, I'm ready when you are.
Now remember, we're just here to collect a statement. You can stop at any time if things get too rough.
Thank you. I think I'll be okay.
Okay, now try to lead me through what happened that night.
Well, it was around 4, near the end of my shift. I finished at 5, and I had a break I hadn't used, so I was gonna go freshen up. I was meeting my boyfriend after work, you see.
Have you let him know you're okay?
Yeah. He knows.
We can send someone to meet him.
He's not coming now. He has work in the morning.
I see. Sorry. Go on whenever you're ready.
Right, yeah. So, I was just about to take my last break at 4. Then the first shot started. I was on my way to the staff room, so I just ran. I hid for a while by the stairs. Then I saw them coming down. The workmen that had been there since Friday. They had bags of tools and guns.
How many did you see?
On the stairs? 3. 2 had guns. 1 had a saw.
And would you be able to recognize any of these men?
No, I don't think so. Maybe their eyes? They were wearing masks. You know the kind painters wear? They wore them every time I saw them. We just thought it was because they were working with some nasty stuff. Asbestos, maybe? I don't know. They'd blocked off the area, too. Maria said it looked like the Cyberman floor in that episode of Doctor Who. She was always making references like that. Said that show was why she'd come to London.
It's okay if you'd like to stop for a moment.
I'm sorry. Maria took my till. If only I hadn't gone on break.
Yes, I know about the workmen. But what about when the man appeared?
You wanted detail? One of them was missing a button. That help?
Do you think it will?
Screw you!
Did that help?
It was when I went up the stairs that I first saw him. He was just there, on the 2nd floor, by the window, in a black suit.
Can you describe this man?
Yeah, 5'9", brown hair, sunglasses, black suit, but not bank uniform. Earpiece? I thought he was one of you.
Continue, please.
Okay. Well, he told me to get down, stay low. And then there was a noise from upstairs. That's when...
You can see how that seems unbelievable.
You wanted to hear what I saw? That's what I saw!
You are aware that I have access to the police records of the event?
Ugh.
There was no sign of any disturbance upstairs.
I'm telling you, Miss Whitlock, we searched that building top to bottom. We saw nothing. There were no bodies upstairs. Just the vault and the bodies of your colleagues on the ground floor.
But...
No sightings of a man in black.
I swear
No marks of a shootout.
What?
And no evidence of you even being in the building after 4 o'clock. The more detail you give, the more outlandish your story becomes. People have died, Miss Whitlock. And this matter is serious enough without you trying to become the star of the next 007. So I'd suggest you stick to the truth and keep this wild fantasy to yourself.
I swear to you, I'm telling the truth.
Of course you are. Stop wasting our time. Get her out of here.
I saw him again.
I see. And where was this?
At work, near the stairs on the 2nd floor. He looked straight at me, and then by the time I got to the stairs, he was gone.
And has anyone else in the bank seen anything?
No. Just like last time. I'm starting to think I am crazy. I'm telling you, I saw him! The same man from that night. He was standing by the door.
So you decided to shout and run after him? Miss Whitlock, after what happened here, you must be able to see why that was unacceptable behavior.
I know, and I'm sorry, but I need to show them proof that I'm not lying. They think I'm making the whole thing up, that I was doing it just to get attention. But he was there, god damn it. I wouldn't lie about that night, not about what happened here. Every time I go to that desk, I can still see her.
I'm sorry, Lauren, but you're not the only one. We need to get past this and these outbursts. Look, I've been given a number I can refer you to. They can help anyone who's still struggling with what they saw that night. But until you've dealt with whatever this is, I'm gonna have to suggest that maybe it's better if you find somewhere away from what happened. A fresh start.
You're firing me? You bastard! How dare you!
Your outbursts have been dragging everyone back to that night, shouting and screaming about mysterious men. Are you trying to scare them further? You're not the only one who went through hell. I'm obligated to give you a week. You'll still be paid for your shifts, but I think it's best that...
Sure.
And take the number. It might not be much, but if it can help, then...
Save it. Goodbye, Jean. Thanks for everything.
Good luck.
The situation you found yourself in was one in which you saw no way out. So, in your own mind, you created one. And through this, you were somehow able to, subconsciously, lead yourself to safety.
Okay, so I started to see him leading me out because somehow some part of me had already seen my way out?
Yes, somewhere, whether it was on your way in or seeing where people in the bank were coming and going out of the corner of your eye, I think you were able to map it.
No, I'm sorry, but no, he grabbed my arm,
The mind is a powerful thing. For now, I think it's just best that we keep going over everything you saw, and every time you see him. What we need to figure out is why your mind is still showing him. That's the part I don't understand.
He's real, goddammit! Oh, why does no one believe me? Screw him, firing me like that out of nowhere. Maybe he's right. Maybe it is time I got out of there.
Oh, for God's sake, Lauren.
What? This could be good for me.
I told you, if you didn't stop going on about this mystery man, it was going to bite us in the arse.
I'm sorry?
What are we going to do now that you're jobless? Did you even think about that?
Of course I thought about that. My first thoughts were about that. I've lost my job, you insensitive prick. I'm trying to put on a brave face. Sorry if it bothers you that I'm not openly freaking out. It's called coping.
Oh, yes, you're wonderful at that.
What the hell does that mean?
It's been 2 months, and everything's still revolving around that bloody night.
People were killed, Richard. I'm sorry if I'm not exactly over that yet.
Oh, please, I thought the attention was why you made up the man in black in the first place. Going on like a broken record, and look where it got you. Thrown out and referred to the loony bin because you've gone bloody mental.
You asshole! I lost friends that night. Good friends. And you? You didn't even show up. Too tired to make sure I was okay. I was traumatized. But I'm sorry if my trauma has upset your little world. By all means, don't let my crumbling sense of reality disturb your bitching and moaning as you sit at home and mooch off my money. Perhaps I do need help. Even some basic reassurance would be nice. But I sure as hell won't get it from you. I hope you continue to enjoy the things you've made me buy you as you're picking them up off the bloody street.
What are you staring at? I can't pay for this.
Perhaps you feel deep down that you're still in danger.
Well, the police certainly aren't helping, are they? I thought I was done with all this, but I just want to forget about what I saw. And I don't want to see him anymore. Perhaps you can give me something to help stop these hallucinations?
I'm sorry, but it's vital that your mind stays clear. I need you to be 100% sure in what you see. And I think the police would agree.
Yeah, they still haven't caught them, have they? No wonder my subconscious doesn't feel safe.
Your only problem is trying to calm your mind. I can assure you that whoever was there that day, whatever it was they wanted, it has nothing to do with you. We just need to find out what you see, why you see it, and make sure that you stop seeing things you're not supposed to.
Thanks, but I feel like this is going to be difficult.
But we'll get through this. Now that you know he's not real, we can begin to dissect your visions and figure out what's going on in there, together.
Oh my god, you didn't.
It was so embarrassing.
No, you go, girl. Screw him. I can't imagine him surviving on his own. And I say good riddance.
Honestly, I don't know what I saw in him.
It's more what you saw on him.
Robin!
Built like a mule, acts like an ass. Tale as old as time. So how's the job search going? Any luck?
Yeah, got an interview in about a week. This little 2-floor bookshop.
That's great. Say what you want about the bank's pay, but the job is boring as sin. Too good to get out of there, especially after... So, where is it? Is it very out of the way, or...?
No, not really. Down one of those antique-type side streets, you know? With the overly pricey suit shops that have each existed since, 18-something. I had to give a lot of references, but working in a London bank makes you trustworthy enough to handle money for just about anyone.
Well, congrats! The usual, please. That sounds perfect. The girls miss you, though. Except Flo, but she's always been a bit, you know.
Yeah. I will miss it, but it wasn't... I couldn't stay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been watching this really weird show.
Have you heard anything about the funeral?
Next month. End of June.
Right. They've finally released the body then. I still wish I hadn't taken that break.
You can't blame yourself. You were lucky. And those monsters, they were going to kill someone. It wasn't your fault. And don't you dare say you'd rather it was you. Because if I lost you... Damn it! You know I'm horrible with emotional stuff, but I love you, Lauren. There, I said it. You're my best friend, and I'm glad to see that you're doing better because you are so strong, and I... What?
Don't forget to take a breath. But thanks. Sometimes I don't think I realize how much it had messed with me. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if we are both horrible at it.
You've still got that number if you need someone else. A few of the others have been going, and they say it's really helped.
Yeah? I think I might. But with what happened with the police...
The man in black thing?
Yeah. No one believes me, Robin. But I wouldn't lie.
It couldn't hurt, though, right? To go through it with a licensed counselor.
Yeah. I've got a while before I'd start this new job, so I may as well do something, right?
That's the spirit. Talk to them. It'll do you good. And good luck on your interview.
I'll need it. I saw him again, yesterday, but not near the bank, and he seemed to be watching me? Why just me? If he is really there, why am I the only one who's seen him? The only one he seems to interact with? How did no one else at the bank see him?
And it appears the hallucinations are no longer linked to the one location. Interesting.
Am I gonna see him even more? What if it happens at my next job?
I can't say. Make sure you keep me up to date on wherever you see him and take notes of everything. What he says, what he does. everything.
Okay. I just want things to get back to normal. Hey!
Hey, girl! So, how'd it go?
Well,
Oh no.
I got it!
I knew it, I knew it, I knew you would! Oh my god, I'm so proud of you.
It's just a shop.
A nice shop. I've been there since we talked. It's fancy.
What? You've scoped it out?
Oh yeah, middle of the night, Mission Impossible style. So, when do you start?
They haven't told me yet, but it'll probably be sometime next month. Enough about that. How's work? How is everyone? I've been so bloody busy. I've spoken to literally no one. Tell me everything.
It's been good. Same as always, really. Oh, actually, Mo finally retired. We had the leaving due yesterday.
Oh, good old Mo. He was lovely. Good for him.
Yeah, he's taking his wife up to Cornwall, closer to the grandkids. He would have left earlier, but they were staying for the funeral.
Oh, yeah. The funeral. That was a while ago now. It was nice, especially since people had more time to come to terms with everything that happened.
Therapy going well, I take it?
Yeah. I'm still seeing him every so often, though.
Lauren,
It's fine. I still have a few things to work through. I just need to push it all to the back of my head.
But what if.
Hmm?
Never mind. Just be careful.
Where's this coming from all of a sudden?
Nothing. It's nothing. It's just. This whole shadowy man situation keeps getting weirder.
I'll be fine. Again, I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay, just be careful, especially when you're alone.
Robin, I'm a single woman living in London. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, fair enough. There's just been some weird stuff going on lately. Take care of yourself, okay? Because if there's even a chance that he is real.
This isn't like you.
Never mind. Just me being silly. I just hope you'll be done with therapy soon. Then we can leave the whole funky thing behind us. I've heard some weird things from the others, like the counselors asking if they've seen things too. It's really weirding me out.
Hold on, Robin. Hello? Who's there?
Lauren? Lauren! Can you hear me? What's going on? What happened?
Where was this?
On the other side of the bridge. It was dark. I didn't see his face, but I heard something.
What did you hear?
A voice telling me I'm in danger.
Anything else?
No. I ran away the second I started hearing things again.
I told you to listen to it, to make sure you took in what it said. How else will I be able to help you? Listen next time, and then tell me everything. And remember, he won't hurt you.
Okay. I'm sorry. It just felt so real. I see him everywhere now. In places he couldn't be. Even outside my home. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I feel like my new manager knows I'm cracking too. He keeps looking at me, asking me if I'm okay. I don't want to lose another job over this.
Calm down. You just need to come to terms with what happened. To talk it through with me.
But I have. I've told you everything already.
Are you sure? Are you sure there wasn't anything else? Something else you may have seen? Something your mystery man may have said that may be a message from your subconscious to you about what it is you saw that night?
No, I can't think of anything else.
It's okay. We're almost out of time anyway. Take all the time you need. Actually, is there any pattern to when you see him at work? Specific times of day, I mean. The times could be significant. Maybe around the time of the attack, for instance?
I've never really looked. I could start noting that down if you think it'll help.
It could go a long way to finding out why you still see him if we can figure out the significant times.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Doctor. Hey, Robin. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Sorry if I freaked you out last time we spoke, but I think we were right. About the pattern with the times, I was seeing him on a pretty scheduled basis. Thanks for helping me work it all out. I started being able to time it. I wonder if you tried too? Well, you wouldn't have seen anything if you had. The good news is, I haven't seen him since. Not since I gave your schedule over to Dr. Granger. Told him we figured out the times. I think everything is finally going well for me. Mystery Man was the last hurdle, you know? Anyway, this is getting long. Long story short, new job and no more Mr. Shadow. Let me know when you're free next and we'll celebrate. You don't usually go this long without messaging, so I'm guessing you've been pretty busy too? Can't wait to hear all about it. Okay, bye.
Ah, Miss Whitlock, any news on your mystery man? Or have we finally seen the last of him?
Yeah, still no sign of him. Been a good month and a half now. The new manager's laid off a bit too. Moved on to bothering his niece and back about her skinny jeans.
Ah, that's great to hear. With any luck, that was the last we'll see of your mysterious Mr. Waters.
Well then, if that's everything, I'd like to...
Oh? What's the rush? We've got 40 minutes left if you'd like to talk about anything else that's on your mind. This'll be your final session, after all.
You really do stick to your job. How long have you worked as a therapist?
Oh, about 5-10 years ago. Why?
Interesting. Your diploma says 2003.
Oh, yes. Well, it took me a while to find the work. That's a strange thing to ask after all this time. What's brought this on?
I'm done here. I want to leave.
Oh, come now. Sit down and talk. Just calm.
Get out of my way. Let me out.
Why are you shouting, Miss Whitlock?
Because if he's only in my head, how do you know his name?
You told me back...
No, I'd forgotten his name. I never told you his name. How did you know his name?
Security!
You knew he was real, didn't you? You're the danger he was trying to warn me about. Those eyes. It was you at the bank. You were trying to find him. That's why you asked me for the times.
Such a shame we couldn't help you after all. I'm so sorry you had to get tied up in these delusions. But I assure you, Miss Whitlock, you'll never see anything you're not supposed to again.
What truly defines a good story? Is it the quantity of people it affects? Or does the quality play a role? If it is the former, then these stories deserve to be released to the public. A collection unknown should not be considered a collection at all. Unless the latter embodies the truth, then his methods warrant consideration. And with that, my time here has come to a close. So many secrets hidden. So many secrets to be set free. For now, I must admire from afar.